Okay, so we'll start on our backs with the straps handy. We'll have the feet flat, knees bent, so almost like in that bridge position. I need a strap. We'll just have the strap to the side for now, but feet flat, hands either side so the fingertips are towards the heels. And just take a few moments. Slow the breath down, close the eyes. Try and extend the inhale and the exhale. Push the small of the back into the mat and then push the hips all the way up. Take a nice inhale with the exhale. Slowly try and bring the pelvis down, allowing your back to touch the mat, so don't rush. And then relax the hips. And then repeat. So take your inhale, push the hips all the way up. Try and keep the neck and spine aligned, and then slowly lower. And then relax the hips. Again, push the hips all the way up. You're going to keep the hips up this time, and then lift the heels, engaging the bum. Try to get a little bit more height, and then slowly lower, and then dropping the heels. Again, push the small of the back in, push the hips all the way up, lift the heels. Keep that tummy engaged and see if you can just take the right foot off and draw the knee into your chest. Take that right foot down, lift the left knee into the chest, and then take the foot down, and then slowly lower the hips, and then hug the knees into the chest. Take the left foot to the floor and get a hold of the strap. So hooking the ball of the foot and taking that straight leg up to the sky. Good use of a jumper. And then pull the leg in towards your body. So you're supporting your lower back with that left foot to the floor, and just allow the leg to come in gently. And then take it out to the right as much as you're able to. So you're just going to open up that hip. Stretching the inside of that leg. Having control, taking the strap. Start to take the leg up and over, straighten the left leg, and then take the leg all the way over to the left. You might even gently go onto that left side. Taking the left foot into the strap, and then take the right foot to the floor. Keep the knee bent to start with, just to support your back, and then draw the leg in towards your body. to let the leg go, opening out to the left side. Straightening the right leg and then going all the way over. Then bring it back up to centre. And then bring that right foot in with the left and just draw them both legs in together at the same time. Slowly releasing the strap and hugging the knees into the chest again. Rocking yourself up to a seated position. Rocked quite a lot there. Keeping both legs straight in front of you, taking a hold of the strap again, looping it around your feet, and then you're going to bring yourself over your straight legs. Using the strap, allowing yourself to sink over. Try and flex the feet a little bit and get another hamstring stretch. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Slowly release the strap, lifting yourself up, bringing yourself into a tabletop position, shoulders over your wrists, hips over the knees, drop the hips to the right and sweep the bum round and up to the left. So just circling the hips, freeing up any tension that might be around the hips. Bring a little bit of weight into the wrists, so circle the chest around one direction, then the other. Circle the hips and the chest. And then come in that tabletop position, tucking the toes and lifting your bottom up, finding yourself into downward dog. Imagining you're taking the tummy to the top of your thighs so you've got that nice flat back. And then slowly dropping the knees, walking the arms forward and melting that chest down into that puppy pose, that melting heart pose. Keeping the breath slow the whole time. Relaxing around the eyes, around the jaw. Slowly bringing yourself up and over so that you're resting on your tummy. Making a little pillow for your head with your hands and bringing the forehead to the hands. Just taking a moment to relax the shoulders, relaxing the bum, relax the feet. Feeling the belly move as you breathe. You're going to bring the ankles together, keeping the legs anchored down, engaging the bottom, keeping the hands as they are, and just lift your chest off the mat. Take a nice inhale and then slowly lower. Inhale, lift the chest, keeping the legs anchored, the bum engaged, and then slowly lower. Again, lift, and then slowly lower. Lift the chest and reach the arms forward and back. And then reverse, bring them back and rest the head and the hands onto the mat. If that's too much on your back, just continue to lift and lower the head. If not, you're going to lift the chest, reach the arms forward as if you're doing a breaststroke, back, and then reverse, and then slowly lower. One more, inhale, lift, reach the arms forward and back, and then bring the hands back, lowering down. Bringing the right heel into your bottom and reach around and take a hold of that foot. If you can't quite get the foot, you can always use the strap to hook it round and draw the heel into your bottom. Gently feel the stretch in the front of the thigh as you push the hips into the earth. Slowly release the right side, bring the left heel into the bottom. Again, using the strap if you need to. Pushing the hips into the earth. And then you're either going to bring the right heel in as well as the left, or just alternate sides. So you can just go back to the right and then the left. If not, you're going to bring both heels into your bottom, taking a hold of the feet, and gently start to push into the hands if you can. Lifting that heart, lifting the chest, still breathing, and then slowly release. Come into a child's pose so that the small of your back can have a nice little stretch. Feed the right arm underneath the left armpit, walking it across so you can feel a stretch around the right shoulder. Bring the right arm forward, feed the left arm underneath the right armpit, walking it through, feeling that stretch around that left shoulder. slowly lift the chest so that you're sitting on your shins. Lift the heart, have a nice strong back. Interlace the hands behind your back, draw them down to the earth. And then nestle the hands into your right hip. Take the right ear to the right shoulder. And then left ear slowly up over towards the shoulder. Take the hands back down the middle of the back towards the floor, stretching out the shoulder, and then nestling them into the left side. Taking the left ear to the left shoulder. And then up and over to the right, slowly. Slowly back up to centre. Take the hands back down the middle of your back towards the floor again. And then release the hands, come forward into that tabletop position. Pushing your back into that cat position first, allowing the head and the chin to just go naturally where it wants to go. And then pulling the heart through, stretching out that belly, taking that nice inhale. And then again, push the floor away, draw the chin towards your chest. And then pull the heart through, tilting the pelvis, stretching out that tummy. And the last one, pushing in, trying to soften the small of that back as well. And then pull the heart through. Come to a nice flat back. Bringing the hands on to the fingertips. And then you're going to bring the right foot through, in between, walking it so that you can feel a stretch into your hips. Left foot flat. And then sweep both arms up. You're either going to bring the right hand towards the floor or rest it on your elbow, rest the elbow onto the thigh and stretch down that left side. So you can either bring the fingertips to the floor or stretch, pushing the hips. Bringing the left arm down, straightening the right leg, coming over to those half splits. Trying to draw the tummy to the top of that thigh. Pushing the bum away so you can feel that stretch. And then moving through back into that lunge position. Lifting the heart. And then we're going to go back to half splits. So you're just going to move, straightening the right leg. Pushing the hips forward at your own pace, hanging out where you want to hang out in between those moves. You might want to spend longer in one position than the other. Try and relax the neck. So maybe look towards the floor. Feeling those hips gently move. Coming back to that lunge position. going to swap the knees. So you can take the right knee back and then bring the left foot through. Walking it through so you can feel the stretch in the front of that right thigh. Sweep both arms up. Either bringing that left hand down or resting it on that thigh and reaching the right arm up as you push the hips forward. Bring the right hand down, straighten the left leg and fold over. Pushing the bum away, trying to get closer to that thigh. And then moving between that lunge position and the half splits. Using the height in the hands to give you support, or you can use the blocks if you need to. So half splits and lunge. Just listening to your body. It might want to be in one position more than the other. Just slowly moving between each posture. And then coming all the way forward into that lunge position, and then taking that left knee back, keeping the hips over the knees and the wrists over the shoulders. You're going to circle that right knee, opening up that hip. And then reverse, so moving in that different direction. And then kickstanding it out to the side. Walking the hands forward or dropping to your elbows. Or walking the hands to that right foot. Slowly reversing, so walking the hands back and then bringing them so that the wrists are underneath. Taking the straight leg back out behind you, reaching the left arm forward, and if you can, bringing the heel into your bottom, sweeping around with that left hand to take a hold of that foot. Gently release the hold, bring the hand and the knee down, circling the left knee, 3 in one direction, nice and slowly, and then 3 in the other. And then after that third, taking that leg out to the side. Either dropping to your elbows and staying there, that stretch, or walking the hands forward, melting the chest down. And then slowly walking the hands to that left foot. Just one of those options. Reversing from whatever position you're in, taking the hands so that the wrists are underneath the shoulders, taking the straight leg back behind you, extending the opposite arm, heel into bottom and reaching around with that hand, see if you can take a hold of that foot, pushing into the hand. And then with control, release. Bring the hand and the knee down. Crossing the ankles and bringing yourself onto your bottom, onto your back, hugging those knees in. Circling them in one direction, and then the other. Take the left foot to the floor, hug the right knee in. Circling the right foot, flex and point. Taking a hold of the foot and find half a happy baby. So allow the knee to just go a little bit wider than the centre of your body. And then taking that right leg and crossing it over the left. Hug the knees into your chest. So taking a hold of the knees or taking a hold of the feet to find that shoelace stretch. Release the hands, whether they're on your feet or your knees, and then uncross the legs. Keeping that right foot firmly on the floor, hug the left knee into the chest, and flex and point that left foot, circle it, waking it up. Taking a hold of the foot, finding half a happy baby. So allowing the knee to just go slightly wider than the centre of the chest as you take a hold of the foot and bring it in towards your body. Crossing the left leg over the right. Hug the knees into your chest or take a hold of the feet. Find that shoelace stretch on the other side. Releasing the hands from the feet or the knees, and then hugging both knees in wide. And the option is to take a hold of the feet and find a full happy baby. So either the knees are wide and you're hugging them in, or you've got a hold of the feet up to the sky. Release the hold of the feet. Take the feet flat. And then just walk the feet slightly wider than the hips. Bring the arms out into a T shape and just gently drop the knees over to the right. Turning the head to the left and anchoring that left knee down with the right foot if you want a little bit of an assist. Releasing the foot, take the knees up and over to the left, turn the head to the right. Option to anchor that right knee down with that left foot. centre, and either gently knocking the knees or straightening the legs to find your Shavasana. Arms can either stay out or rest the hands on the body. Closing the eyes. Relaxing the jaw. And just noticing that rise and fall of your belly. Trying to relax the whole body from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Softening and releasing any areas that might be just hanging on to a little bit of tension. Just acknowledging and letting go. Deepening the inhale and the exhale to expand the rib cage. Hearing the breath. Staying here for as long as you're able to, or gently just start to bring movement into the body. Allow it to stretch, allow it to be slow, moving the fingers and the toes, the wrists and the ankles, hugging the knees into the chest. Gently rock from side to side, and then allow yourself to drop to one side. Keeping the eyes closed, just gently bring yourself seated, keeping the breath slow. Neck and the shoulders relaxed. Bring the palms together to heart center. May you feel safe and loved, at peace and ease. Bring the thumbs up to your third eye. Surrender yourself forward. Namaste.